Wow, the upsets continue in this World Cup. It is mad. Plenty of Chelsea players involved, some players that are linked with Chelsea as well. Lots to talk about. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We have to start our conversation from how Japan stunned Germany. That's the place we're going to start from. There you go. The banner is there. Japan stunned Germany. Havertz been ineffective. Look, I didn't watch the match. I obviously covered the Croatia versus Morocco game, did a live watch along, which was an entertaining game, just lacked goals. But after that, it was just way too late. Went to bed, woke up, and saw the calamity. As you guys know, I followed Germany in the international frame. And I have to say, I'm not surprised that Japan won because I've seen Japan play in recent times. These Asian teams, they are really taking over in this World Cup in the likes of Saudi Arabia, Japan. Japan's a very technical team, man. Do not disrespect Japan. Do not disrespect the J League. It's a very, very good league, competitive league. They've got a lot of overseas players as well, which just gives that particular league a little bit more credibility, quality. But these Japanese players, they're no mugs, man. I'm telling you right now. Japan might shock a few in this particular World Cup. In fact, they've shocked people in previous World Cups as well. Look, I saw the goals. I didn't get to watch the match. Saw the goals, saw a little bit of the highlights, reached out to people online as well to see how they felt about Germany's performance. And many say Germany had a lot of possession, but nothing meaningful, absolutely nothing meaningful. And I think the standout in this particular match from a Chelsea point of view is how ineffective Havertz was. But I don't blame Kai Havertz for this particular situation. He's not a striker. He's not a number 9. You're going to keep playing him there. He's not going to perform well. He is at best probably a second striker, someone who plays just behind a main striker, can chip in with goals, can chip in with some assists, likes that free role. But when you tell him to lead the line and carry a team, it ain't going to happen. It simply ain't going to happen. Scored an offside goal, clear offside as well. Besides that, didn't get any service from any of the German players. A lot of people are saying these, Bayern Munich players just didn't want to pass to Havertz. Hansi Flick, man, for Germany, I don't know what he's doing. Surely you should know what Kai Havertz's strength is. I mean, the fact that no one's still kind of, figured out what his best position is, it's quite mad. Is it the impression that Kai Havertz gives? Like he doesn't really showcase that he's good at a particular thing predominantly. That's why all these managers use him everywhere and here and there and whatnot. And he seems to be average in every single one of those positions. Look, Germany in real trouble. Japan on the other side. Kudos to Japan. A couple of lovely goals from them, man. And Germany are really going to struggle in this group now. Spain absolutely hammered Costa Rica, which we'll talk about. But Kai Havertz, if that's how you're going to deploy him for Germany, you might as well not deploy him at all. Let's talk a little bit about Azpilicueta. Now, apparently created 3 chances. This was even more later for me to watch. But yeah, clean sheet for Azpilicueta. Spain 7-0 against Costa Rica. Seems like a routine victory. Aspi, clean sheet, chances created. Kudos to Aspi, and hope it continues like this. Hope it goes well for Spain, and then they can progress far. The big one that I really want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that I covered, Morocco versus Croatia, which ended up being 0-0. First of all, we'll talk about all those players, Hakim Ziyech, Kovacic, and whatnot. But the one that I'm really impressed by, like absolutely impressed by, is Gvardiol, ladies and gentlemen. Gvardiol's game, look, I don't get to watch Leipzig too often. And this particular match, I really took the liberty to see him more closely. He's solid in defense, really good left foot, made some couple of really good long-range passes from the left side. Awareness is excellent. Physicality is there as well. His recovery pace is very good. Defensively was excellent in my opinion, and I can understand why there is so much hype around him now, and I can understand why he's worth that much money. He is a top defender, and Morocco is no mug, man. Morocco played a very good game. They just lacked the quality up front to put a goal away. Besides that, they're a quality side. So for me, this particular performance, I do want to take some heart from Gvardiol, and I can understand why Chelsea's aiming for getting a player like him. Whether we need him, I've always got a bit of question mark, in the sense that we've got Wesley Fofana, we've got Chalobah, we've got Koulibaly, we've got Lewa Colwell. Hopefully we bring him back. Marc Cucurella can play in the back as well. Thiago Silva potentially might move on. Azpilicueta definitely. But if we're thinking about moving into a back four, we seem to have a lot of options already. But are we potentially going to move some of those players on and go for someone like Gvardiol, who is quite impressive, to be honest? And he definitely was, for me, the standout performer in that particular match defensively in a 0-0. It was a very exciting 0-0. Now, I want to talk about Kovacic. Ladies and gentlemen, he was a ghost in that particular match against Morocco. I literally did not see him for the entirety of that match. I think there is seriously something wrong with this particular player. Physically, I think there is an injury that he's carrying, and it needs to be sorted out. I can understand that he was looking forward to this particular World Cup, and the focus was the World Cup. No problems. Finish off this World Cup. But once he finishes off this World Cup, I don't know if he should just return back to Chelsea, because he was ineffective for Chelsea before the World Cup, and I don't want him to come back after the World Cup carrying this injury, whatever the injury is, whether it's knee related, whether it's hamstring, ankle. I don't know. I don't know what the reports are in regards to this, but there is definitely something wrong, because the man is not moving properly. He's not moving in that same manner where he's zippy, drives with the ball, looks for those passes. He's barely involved. The two players that were involved in the Croatia match in midfield were Modric and Brozovic. They were the ones who really got stuck in. Kovacic, there's some serious problems, man. And I hope after the World Cup, if he needs a surgery, so be it. Get the surgery and look after yourself. Because this Kovacic comes back to Chelsea is going to be no good at all. Now, I want to talk about Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech's performance, ladies and gentlemen, was a bit 50-50. There were a few times where he looked really good, from that right side, cutting in, whipping that cross. Also at times drifting into the box, looking for that shot. But then there were a couple of times where just too many hero balls, do you know what I mean? Too many times where he was looking for passes that were just simply not on. And he was gassing as well, like literally after like 30th minute, 40th minute, he was gassing. And after the 90th minute, he was done. He was absolutely hammered on the ground, just panting. But this Moroccan team is a very good team. So much pace about them. Achraf Hakimi on that right side. On the left side, Mazraoui might be injured now. Boufal up front. They've got a lot of firepower, man. I think this Moroccan team, if they can pick up some wins, potentially could make into the next round. Look, for me today, the Belgium match just finished up as well. Belgium ended up winning, I believe. Let me just have a look. I think they just won 1-0 against Canada. Canada, they probably deserve something from that match, man. Canada were actually all right. Yeah, Belgium ended up winning 1-0, courtesy of Michy Batshuayi, a long ball from Elderworld, I believe. But Eden Hazard had a decent enough game. He just can't play 90 minutes, man. Played about 60, 62 minutes. Let's see how the World Cup progresses for Eden Hazard from here on in. Hopefully every match he gets better and better. But Canada thoroughly deserves something in that particular match, man. They were all over Belgium throughout the particular match, if I'm being absolutely honest. But Michy Batshuayi up front, even though he gets the goal, but my days, he's clueless as a striker. He really is. Kevin De Bruyne at times was probably declining to pass it to him. So yeah, overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest in regards to all the Chelsea players that's taken part. Kai Havertz, Germany are in big trouble. Japan's stunning win. As I said, I don't think I'm half bit even surprised. Azpilicueta, clean sheet, 3 chances created. None of them converted, but Spain 7-0 victorious against Costa Rica. And the Morocco and Croatia match. Concerns regarding Kovacic, Gvardiol, very impressive to me, and Hakim Ziyech's performance. Let me know how you felt, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments section below. How you thought all of these Chelsea players that are linked with Chelsea have done. If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys for a live before the first match of the day for the World Cup, talking about some Chelsea transfer rumors, lots going on there as well. So we'll do that live stream tomorrow. And yeah, Brazil, Serbia watch along. Probably might do that. Till next time. See ya.